Hi again everyone, this is Stevo here, aka the Running Englishman. I'm simply here to inspire you to be the best and fittest versions of yourself. So if I can do it, I know you can too. Right, there's a quick reason for this run today, and a bit of recording. Firstly, it's the GoPro Hero 9 I wanted to test out. Secondly, the weather's just lovely but hard today. And thirdly, the main reason is I want to talk over some initial early results of this batch of Maffetone running I'm doing. I want to run today to see if it's a coincidence of some early results I'm getting. I want to speak over some benefits I'm seeing in the early stages of math. So don't go anywhere, I'll be back in a sec. Alright again, so thank you for joining me once again, people. As I said, today's run's got purpose, not just to keep the running going, but I'm trying out my new GoPro Hero 9, so a bit of feedback in the comments would be great if you don't mind. See how it's gone. Usually the YouTube cuts down the quality quite badly because of the amount of people that use it now, so don't forget to switch it to 1080 or the highest you can do. See the best quality of it. But yeah, it feels good, nice and light, and that was that. Secondly, I just want to speak to you about my early initial findings of maths, the math training I'm doing at the minute. For those of you that don't know, I've done math before, for like 6 months, going into the end of last year. Had good results. I was always a little bit suspicious that there's a car. I was also a little bit suspicious that the number was set quite low. So after doing my own research and running test night, which you can find on my channel, I worked out that my heart does sort of run a bit higher than the average of where Dr. Phil Maffetone puts it. So I took it upon myself to start again because I really love the process and I know it works. But I've chosen my own number. So what should be 143 is now sort of 150 and below, so I'm trying to get to 149. I always go near the threshold of it. I was really let you know my initial findings. Firstly, one thing I've noticed about recording like this is that my runs are never very good when I'm recording. I know you're supposed to be able to talk on the way, and I can. My heart rate's up, and it makes the whole math thing quite hard to do, so forget that. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad in the background. It's another thing I wanted to test. So yeah, my runs when I'm recording aren't great, so if you're following my Strava, which if you don't, have a look at Running Englishman, you'll see these runs are always a bit slower. So now for the positive findings of my next batch of math. Firstly, I think it seems to be improving. This is pot luck. It seems to be improving quicker than what it was when I was running at a lower heart rate. So when I was running at 143, I know it's good to get used to running at a lower rate like that, but progress is fairly slow. I think you'll find that with a lot of people. And this is why I was willing to be the test dummy for someone who's used a bit of common sense and followed their own body guidance really. And just upped my number. I mean, you choose to go down or choose to go up. And I'll try it up ways. And so with this time doing math, I've had a little stretch of just a couple of weeks of intermittent fasting, which I've done before. I stop eating at 7 o'clock and I start eating at 1 o'clock the next day. It seems to this time I've made all the difference. I did try the eating last time, lost a bit too much weight from doing the 2-week test. If you don't know what that is, have a look on the Maffetone website, see what that's about. So I was kind of put off by the whole eating thing. So anywho, this time has been eating natural food in the 8 hours I've given myself to eat on. What I found this time is I'm sleeping really well. It feels like it's proper bedded in this time, even more so than last time. And there's maybe just by fluke, I did a 5-mile run on a different track the other day. So it's very much like a math test, but I can't class it as a math test because I was on a different track at a different time of day. And I was only 2 weeks after my last one. But my time was 8-minute miles, average, for 5 miles. My last one 2 weeks before was 8:28, so 28 seconds difference. But as I say, I can't class that as a math test because I haven't followed the instructions completely. So I just really hope that when I do the math test I'm due in about 10 days time or so, that it comes out similar to that. I mean, if it doesn't and I've lost something, then it's great, but things feel like they're going the right way this time. I did last time, but this time my resting heart rate has gone down to, yesterday was 47. It's never ever been that low. Again, it might have been a fluke. Today it was 50, it's kind of wafts between them, 47 and 50, so that is unheard of for me. So the plan is to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't want this to be a pointless video, just want you to know like the early findings, because I'm so glad to be back on this math trip. And like I say, things are good, sleep's good, stress is good, resting heart rate's low, and the times are getting slower. And I'm managing to run, I did a 20-mile run the other day, first time ever. That's a real accomplishment for me. I've done 17 miles before with the lads, and I thought there's not a chance I could do a single mile more than that. Because of this method, I managed just to get a free on. I even fancied trying a marathon this week, but I think the weather's a bit too hot at the minute. It's 23 deep breeze today, and it's going to get hotter over the week, so I might just leave it until it's cooler. Plus, England are starting on Sunday, and we're going to win the tournament. You wait and see. You heard it here first, folks. Running Englishman says England are bringing football home. Yeah, I get it, you're probably laughing about that, but I say it every time, it's got to happen sometime. I'm sure of it this time, really sure of it. Anyway, I'm not allowed to talk about football on my running channel. So that's it for me, really. Today's run hasn't been a good one. It's so hot. My heart rate's at 151, so I'm over my math. I'm not really running fast. But like I say, the last one was great. Whether it was a bit of luck or not, the 8-minute mile was one for a math run is, well, my mission 7:13 mile math was well on then, so a bit more of that. I am fancying a marathon soon. I'll update you on that. I've chose a date. I don't know whether to book an actual one or just do a virtual one or just do one, you know. I want to try and make it a bit of an occasion for me because that's what I've been building up to. But 20 miles run for not too far away. 6 more to go without dying. Okay, so if you've not seen my past videos about math, I got some from the first round of math I did, which were positive as well. So take a look, give it a spin. It's got a funny name, Maffetone Method. It's not nothing too wacky. It's not hard to work out. But I'm hoping to show people that you can tinker with it if you know how your body works. It's definitely worth investing some time into yourself to see what might work for you. You might want to go lower, you might want to go higher. But early signs is it all seems to be going to plan. So, like I said, check my driver out, Running Englishman. Thank you so much all for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. All right, take care. Stevo.